Hello to my Cappies. Hello to my Capricorns. Now, Capricorns, y'all said that y'all didn't get a video. I don't know how that was because you all are like some of the first videos I upload. So let's do a bonus video. This is a video. So, all right, this is a video. Let's do a video for you all because I don't know how. Since I upload, Taurus has been saying that too lately. So, I don't know what's going on. So anyway, this is a video for you all. Let's get into it. So you all may have, if you're watching this video on the 3rd of August, you'll see another one. And then I think you all have a bonus video over on the membership side. And then your Lion Gates video for the Lion Gates portal is going to go up. So in advance, let me let y'all know, do not attack me for too many videos going up. Still like, share, comment, and subscribe. There's a lot of videos in the queue, so something could have slipped through the cracks. So let's get this going. I've already prayed over your cards, Capricorns. Let's get right into it. I'm talking to you wherever Capricorn is in your birth chart. We're gonna date this video for the 2nd of August through the 9th of August. So the moon, even if you're watching it on a 3rd, the moon is in Cancer, right? So the moon is in Cancer on the 2nd. It's on in Cancer on the 3rd. So no matter what, make sure you are in spaces where you feel nurtured, protected, and secure, not where you feel poured into. And you'll know if you're being poured into properly if you pull your birth chart, find out what your moon sign is. This is going to be really, really important to know that you're not being manipulated in toxic environments and poisonous environments versus where you being poured into the right way, right? If you know what your moon sign is, and go to Google and type in how to nurture your moon for whatever your gender is. That's going to be a clear indication if you're around a bunch of toxicity, poisonous snake energies, or just venomous snake energies. You're going to know, if you're about to around a bunch of toxins or venom. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Let's get into it, Capricorns. Let's go. Let's see what's in your cards. Let us see what's in your cards. So we're in the last quarter moon phase. And so if you're watching this video on the 2nd or the 3rd, we're in the last quarter moon phase. Chiron is retrograde. You want to go this is a great time to do your research. This is the time to study. This is the time to learn this stuff so that you're not just kind of sort of just floating out there, just trying to figure stuff out. Let's get into it. So Chiron is retrograde. Saturn, which is your ruling planet, and one of Aquarius' ruling planet. So yours and you and Aquarius actually share Saturn. That's retrograde. So a lot of people are going to be creating their own traditions and their own structure in a very mature and authoritative way. Setting your own boundaries and enforcing your boundaries. Pluto, which is the judgment card. A lot of people are going to be judging people on how you're creating rules and traditions. They're going to be judge people on their past and your family's past, mom and dad's past, family, all that stuff. So you're going to have to get delivered from all that. That's the judgment card. What else is retrograde? Neptune. A lot of your dreams from the past are going to be coming back up. You're not going to be able to tell whether they're real or not. Journal all of that. Journal. I can't say it enough. Journal, because a lot of things gonna feel like you're going, and Mercury is pre-shadow retrograde, so prepare for the communication that comes to you. Let's go. First card out of the deck is the Lover's card. Here we also have the Queen of Pentacles. Here we have the Two of Cups. Here we have the Judgment card, Chariot card, and Star card. All right, here we have the Lover's card. Lover's card connects us with partnerships in business and or in love, right? Here we also have the Queen of Pentacles here. So adjust your crown. Looks like you all are down to earth and quite relatable. That white rabbit lets me know that somebody is trying to astral project into their future. Somebody is trying to say, okay, I see myself as down to earth. I see myself as relatable. And I just need to align myself with energies that's not harshly judging my past, right? That's not harshly judging my past. This is going to make a big difference. This is going to make all the difference in the world when you're choosing a mate, when you are attracting a mate. Here we have the Two of Cups here. So I see soulmate energy coming across your path, right? And here we have the Chariot card and then also the Star card, right? So Star card connects us with Aquarius, but it also connects us with being hopeful, optimistic, and blissful, right? So you may have Aquarius in your birth chart. This is not about whether you like zodiac signs or don't like zodiac signs. You could have Gemini in your birth chart. It's not about whether you like Gemini or don't like Gemini. You could have Cancer, which is your polarity sign. It's not about whether you like Cancer or not. So let's clean that slate all together, because if you get into I don't like this sign, don't like that sign, you can really miss your blessings, right? You can really, there's this light and dark side to all energy, right? So source is saying somebody could feel like somebody left you to fend for yourselves, right? But here's the thing about learning, that would be like something ending prematurely, like loved ones dying, and you just like, okay, I just didn't get a chance to say goodbye. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to my loved ones enough, right? I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. I wish I just had another moment to talk to them. I just wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish. So in all fairness to yourself, Source is saying, when you really sit down with your thoughts and your memories, this is where you take things with you. Did your loved ones tell you how to nurture yourselves? Did your loved ones tell you how to nurture yourselves? Like, did mom and dad show you work ethic? Did they show you, like how to run a business? Did they teach you how to take care of yourself? Did they impart wisdom and knowledge onto you, right? Did they do any of those things, right? And so that's what Source is trying to tell somebody. It's like, you're down to earth, you're relatable. Here you had Two of Cups here, soulmate energy is coming across your path. Like, how did you move on from something? Very much like if you are let's say you don't have kids, or let's say your kids have moved on, they got married and they moved on their life, and you're an empty nester, or whatever the situation is. How do you take care of yourself when it's just you? Let's say this is you. You're out there by yourself and you have purpose. And how do you move on when you feel like you're at a fork in the road in your life? Maybe you're newly divorced, or maybe you're newly something and people are judging you from your past. Maybe people are like, okay, they don't have any friends. They don't have anybody. They don't have whatever it is. You are learning how to nurture yourself. Source is saying to you, you have to look inward and say, I know how to nurture myself. See how this person has a bucket of water? I know how to draw from my own well. I know how to pour into myself. I'm hopeful, I'm optimistic, and I'm blissful, right? And so despite other people's judgment, I have decided to not harshly judge anybody else, and I'm delivered from other people's judgment of me. I know how to take care of myself. So when I'm at a fork in the road and I feel like I'm being judged, or I want to judge somebody else, I'm taking a quantum leap into the future. And I see myself as being down to earth and relatable. I know exactly how it feels when other people feel the judge, and I'm not judging them, and vice versa. I know how to take care of myself. Moon sign, moon sign, moon sign, moon sign. Pour into yourselves, so you're not looking to pour for other people to pour into you negatively. So that's what I'm seeing for you all so far. So that's Two of Cups. Energies are pouring into you, right? So you see these two snakes right here? These two snakes on this symbol right here, you got some energies right here that are obsessed. They are obsessed. Apex predators. You see a lion head right here, and you see a snake head right here, right? There are energies that are obsessed with, there's a difference between poisonous snakes and venomous snakes, right? So venomous snakes, venomous is a toxin that's injected to the body through a bite, a sting, a spine, or a claw, right? Example of a venomous animal include cobras, scorpions, box jellyfish, brown recluse spiders, and most wasps, right? You say you're not going to stand there and see a wasp flying in your direction and not take off running, or at least swat it or do something. You're not going to stand there and wait for a scorpion sting to sting you, right? But poisonous snakes, you see these two snakes right here, that toxin is ingested, inhaled, absorbed through the skin, right? And so that can be like through dart frogs, like poisonous dart frogs, monarch caterpillars, butterflies, snakes, whatever. So Source is saying, when you're in poisonous environments and people are not teaching you how to pour into your cells in a healthy way, like again, birth charts, You pull your birth chart, find out how to pour into yourselves in a healthy way. And people are just poisonous, oh my God, I can't believe you was raised like that. Or, oh my God, I can't believe, even if you're a parent and somebody's like, I can't believe your kids did that to you. I can't believe they sitting there trying to poison you about basically basically judging you. I can't believe your kids would do those things to you. I can't believe that your parents would do that to you. I can't believe somebody didn't raise you better than that. I can't believe and they're doing all of this stuff to you. So it's just like, okay, it's time to detach. It's time for you to pour into yourselves. I can't believe you would stay in such a I can't judgmental. I can't believe such and such. So it said that's a poisonous environment. They moving differently because they're not helping you. It's contaminating you. It doesn't make you feel good. It makes you sick. It makes you sick to your stomach. To hear all of that poison, you need to detach. There's a different agenda going on there. Here we have the Strength card. Here we also have that somebody's preying on your weakness, invoking nightmares. Here we have the Strength card. So yeah, sources saying that's somebody's preying on something. So in your meekness, you're saying, I need to detach from that. I need to detach from that. Because if you shared something with somebody thinking it's a soulmate energy, and instead of them, connecting with you on a soul level, they turn around and venom, like they're poisonous, their energy, because you're being around them. It made things worse. It made you sick to your stomach, or make you feel like you were sick, mentally ill, whatever the case may be. Something to use against you to hurt you. So it's just saying, trying to make you drink away your problems, all of this other stuff. That is not, so it's to say that's a different kind of spirit. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles. So somebody is learning how to be financially independent so you don't have to deal with those types of spirits. So soulmate energy coming into your path. I see somebody being, having childlike faith. But you're breaking away from the disappointment of being connected to karmic relationships. That's what somebody is doing. You survived a lot of things that you weren't supposed to survive. A lot of Judas spirits, and so no more invoking nightmares. No more invoking nightmares. It's time for you to build a very rich legacy with somebody, you and your person. Anytime somebody you open up to people and you tell people that you felt uncovered, unprotected, you felt like you were in survival mode or whatever the case may be, and they regurgitate that back to you to a point where it makes you sick to your stomach, and they try to, and it's not in a healing way. They're trying to make it a situation worse. They're not trying to help you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, especially when they get mad at you or whatever the case may be. Cut. That's it. No more conversations about it. That's not a soulmate. There's nothing that feels good to your soul about that. Nothing at all. It just makes you feel sick to your stomach to be around to ingest that kind of poison. There's nothing helpful about that at all. Because there's something about themselves. They're so narcissistic. All they want to do is seem like they're the only one that can heal you in your life, as if your family hasn't done anything to try to help. Like, people have not collectively in your life tried to come along to try to help you in various ways. They want to seem like they're the only person that's trying to help you in your life. So, like I said, putting you in further predatory spaces, preying on you, and you don't even see that you are right there with the prey. That's not a twin flame, because they would never burn you. You're dealing with somebody who's emotionally very immature. Very, very immature. So you got some good news coming across your path, and I'm seeing a lot of your wishes being fulfilled. So congratulations to you. Congratulations. 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 Here we have the Six of Pentacles. Some kind of an approval is coming across your path. You have more money coming across your path. Or somebody is starting to learn, when you're around spirits, that when you're opening up to people and you're sharing things with people, you should never have to hear it come back, is like regurgitated out of somebody's spirit. Like, like I said, the scales had to fall off of somebody's eyes. Like, wow, I never thought I would hear what I shared with someone in confidence, come back at me like that. Like, really? Like, you would do that? Like, okay, I see what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with a poisonous, this is a venomous snake. So that just sunk their fangs into something, right? Okay, got it. So here we also have the Death card. So yeah, Something has ended. Something has ended, and you're on the rebirth sign. Somebody has definitely had an awakening, and we also have, and somebody now sees that something was a demonic attachment and sees exactly who was behind the demonic attachment. Somebody sees who was behind the demonic attachment. And here we have the Ten of Cups. So balance is definitely being restored. Somebody was definitely dealing with some highly manipulative energies who were trying to manipulate your emotions or your creativity. Something about you're doing. That somebody was trying to get something to use against you, trying to manipulate your emotions, trying to use something that was for leverage, something as far as payment or money or something concerned, something having to do with something of value to you. Something that's of value to you. But it's much deeper than this. Something is much, much deeper than this. I can assure you, whoever it is, it's like I said, it'll whatever the situation is, it's working itself out. When money is involved, source is waking somebody up to snake energy. Here we have the Knight of Swords. So stay focused. Stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. Because two energies were a nightmare. They were trying to cause a nightmare to you. And that's the part that somebody wasn't. The more you talk to them, it's like somebody was giving somebody some more information about something that was going to be used against you later. So, but they were being controlled by the devil, right? Which is a spirit. Here we also have the Four Swords. You get some rest. That's what Source is trying to tell somebody. Is like when you want to be a part of something so bad, you're looking for acceptance and approval. You got to be careful of, you got to know the difference between a twin flame. If you say a twin flame would never burn you, and you're sharing your deepest, like there's levels to sharing your emotions with people. It's levels to that. Like you share a little bit at a time. But somebody was dealing with master manipulators, and so yeah, somebody was definitely dealing with master manipulators. And something having to do with money involved. Something having to do with money involved, or something that you felt like was of something having to do with what was of value to you. Something about you looking for their acceptance and their approval and wanting to be a part of something was also involved as well. So wake up, Capricorns, wake up. Madre Tierra. Yep. So something having to do with somebody's, possibly could have been with somebody's mother, or it could have been with somebody's like nurturing, like something having to do with like draining you of nurturing. But see, you can't drain somebody of something that is generational. You can't drain somebody of that. I mean, for somebody to assume that would just be, that don't even make any sense. You can't really drain somebody of that. Like the devil is so crafty. The devil, that's like a person who is trying to drain you of your gifts and talents, like trying to drain you of love that you have for, trying to replace something, right? So no matter what kind of relationship you have with your mom, your dad, your sisters, your brother, nobody can replace that. Like nobody in your life that source is sent across your path, Capricorn, can be replaced. And it looked like some energies mirroring spirits were trying to mirror something, trying to replace something in your life. And that's the part somebody wasn't catching. So it's like draining you, and it was groups of energies, like draining you of something in order to deposit another spirit into you. That's the part. You got to understand how spirits work. And so like having somebody to fend for themselves, but what somebody wasn't depending on is, and this is where the good news comes in, what people weren't depending on was you knowing how to nurture yourselves, right? And that's why I talk about moon signs so much. Because when you know your birth chart, know your moon sign, and you know exactly how to pour back into yourselves, these types of spirits, even if you're unsure and you're still trying to learn things and you're still looking for the physical existence of things, even if you're a person that's stubborn and you're just like, I'm not really sure, I'm still waiting to see, and you just like, okay, I'm not really sure, eventually things become clearer to you. You got to remember that source, the creator, created the devil. So you got to already know ahead of time how the story ends. It's just a test for you. All you have to focus on is like, okay, well, It's like somebody was like, this sword energy right here. So you're somebody like oozing creativity, like you're oozing creativity. You're creating books, you're creating music, you're creating, whatever you're creating. It's like people were kind of like trying to poke holes in everything that you're trying to create. Yet and still, they see your value. They see your value. They try to poke holes in everything you say, everything you do. So if you say, okay, I'm going to create a book, they trying to poke holes in it. But yet and still, they go and do the same thing you do. Okay, I wanna create a song. They poke holes in everything you do, but yet and still they go hurry up and go create the same thing. You know what? I have a great relationship with my mom or my dad. They go poke holes in that and try to emulate that relationship. Mirroring spirits. They want to mirror everything that looks like it's nurturing for you until they can pour evil into you, so you start to resent the very thing that was nurturing for you. So somebody is starting to get it. Somebody is starting to get it. And so you start taking on that type of a spirit. It's a spirit. So your ancestors are very proud of you for learning how to wake up from a nightmare and finally get some sleep and recognize the difference between a poisonous snake and a venomous snake. That's why after sometimes people's assignment is over, it's very intentional. When people's assignments are over and you think you accidentally found out that somebody cheated on you, it's not by coincidence, it's not by accident. It is intentional because the assignment is up. That's why when you feel like, okay, I can't believe because the assignment is up. Source needs you to see something to let you know, okay, that's not about accident. They were on an assignment. They were on an assignment and somebody couldn't see it. Here we had the King of Wands. Yeah, so there's some energies that's watching from afar. There's some energies that are watching from afar. Here we have the Dame of Swords here. Yeah, so you have a lot of good news coming across your path, but you still got to go through the test. That's why everybody has to go through the test. But your test is, again, was connected to your connected. Remember, and I said this before, Capricorn, every element has their own particular test. Every zodiac sign has their test, right? And so the main thing is learn. All of this works in conjunction. Find out what your sun sign is, your moon sign. Yours is the physical existence of things as you're moving from your root. So that's where your relationships with your family could be under attack. When you're trying to get to the next level, that's when you got to double down on that. Figure out how to nurture yourself. That's your moon sign. Your money could be under attack. Your home can be anything physical existence of things. Because again, when you're trying to get to the next level and you're trying to create something for yourself, you're trying to create a family, love life, you're trying to create room for something, here comes the devil, which is not a person, but will use energies around you to poke holes in something. And that's what somebody is learning. And so you don't have to look at it like, oh my God, I wish I didn't have to go through all this. Somebody prayed for this. Somebody prayed to build a very peaceful, loving life with somebody, a harmonious life. Somebody said, I just want to have friends that's going to pour into me, people that's not jealous, people who don't see me as competition. So you had to go through something. One, you had to stop looking for people's acceptance and approval. That's one, because they're not your God. Two, somebody had to stop talking about everything all the time, like, going between portals, talking, bringing trash, taking trash, listening to a bunch of trash talking about people. Somebody had to stop that because you were invoking your own nightmares. You were invoking your own nightmares. So so now somebody's sitting on the throne, just kind of somebody made it to their throne of their prayer, and people are watching you. Here we also have the Four of Swords here. So you're finally getting some rest. Finally getting some rest. Finally getting some rest. Moving forward. So good job. And I see you planting some new seeds. So somebody could be taking a vacation, going somewhere, but like I said before, for some people it's more intense than others because the devil is so crafty. It really is. If you are, in spaces where you don't do the energy work, it seems harder. It just literally seems like, oh my God, we got all these planets that are retrograde. Mercury is about to go retrograde. It seems like all heck is breaking loose. But if you're doing the energy work and you're like, okay, I guess it's not, it's not as bad as I thought it was. It's okay. Just seem like, okay, just like a speed bump in the road. Okay, all right, this storm didn't last that long. I can just keep it moving. Okay, got it now. Makes sense, right? So so that's where somebody made it to their throne. Somebody made it to their throne, and Now you're not harshly judging people. Oh, people just left me hanging high and dry. My manager or my work, they know I don't know the job, so they just left me out there. If you know what your moon sign is and you know how to pour into yourself, you're not spiritually dehydrated and anxiety written all over the place. Oh my God, I can't believe, they left me at this event and I don't know what to do. If you know what your moon sign is and you know how to pour into yourself, the answers are going to just flow. All of it works together. Oh my God, I can't believe, I'm new to such and such area. I don't have any friends and I can't believe nobody is around me. They know I'm just here by myself. If you know what your moon sign is, I can't say it enough times. I can't believe I'm away at school and I thought, my family was going to be here piled up, at the school, on campus with me every single week. If you know what your moon sign is, then you know how to pour back into yourself. It's right there on, see, we're in a different age now with technology. Type it in, whatever your moon sign is, and find out how to nurture my moon sign for my gender. I'm on a new job. I thought my family was going to be right there. You're in a whole new city, state, town, country. I thought my family was going to be right there. You started a new business. I just knew they were going to be wrapped around the corner supporting my business. You know how to pour into yourself so you're not as stressed out. So now you got a smile on your face for those people who don't even know you that's there to support you. You know what your moon sign is. So that's what it is. That's what it is. So you'll know when you're around poisonous snakes before those fangs come out. Mirroring spirits. Yeah. People who tell you that you can be replaced. You're not good enough. You can be replaced at any point in time, and you recognize, no, you cannot. They tell you can be replaced because they're trying to replace your nurturing support system with other people, with them, right? So yeah, somebody is learning. Here we have the 7 of Swords. So now somebody has to learn how to move a little bit more strategic. Get off the fence of overthinking this. This is not rocket science. It really is not. It's really not rocket science. Anytime somebody tells you that you can be replaced, tell them, okay, this 2 letters, O and K. All right. I can find a better girlfriend or boyfriend than you. Okay, well, please do. Let me remove myself from the equation. Let me remove myself. Or somebody try to make you feel bad. Oh, they just left you high and dry. They just going to replace you easily. No, they didn't. Get that toxic mess out of my head. Don't even you bringing that mess over here. No, they didn't even say that. They don't even feel that way about me. So that's what I'm saying for you all. That is what I'm saying for you all. Let's pull one more card. But thank you for alerting me to that, because I do have a lot of videos in the queue. And so some of them are going up on the membership side because people do ask for the bonus videos. And then again, your Lionsgate Portal video. Lionsgate Portal opened up on July 28th. But the reason why I didn't go up sooner is because that would have just been too many. It was like crash this. Like it would have just crashed this area right here. Just too many videos going up. So yeah. So let's see what else we got going on. Anytime somebody try to either convince you that people have replaced you or that you can be replaced, you need to cut them off immediately. Cut the head of the snake off right there. Don't even let it grow anymore. That is a poisonous snake that's going to get venomous, because that is a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie straight from the pit of that right there. Right there. That's a lie, because you cannot be replaced. Nobody can be replaced. Nobody. And they feel like if you're making you feel like you can be replaced, it doesn't matter what industry you're in, music industry, sports industry, whatever. Hey, go ahead and replace you. It's God's protection from something you can't see. Human's rejection is God's protection from something. It's just that simple. It's that simple. So get some fresh air and dream bigger. Somebody's in a crisis right now. It's time for you to schedule a vacation. Relax. Relax. Your ancestors are very proud of you, but there are signs all around you. Somebody's amongst some incubi and succubi. Somebody's around incubi and succubi. Don't ever go back to an ex. Ever. Don't ever go back to an ex who basically told you that they can replace you. Let them go find better. If they can do better, let them go do better. Cut them off. Just cut them off. Ex-friend, ex-love interest, or whoever. They can go do better. Go do better. Go do better. Yeah, so yeah, somebody's dealing with an incubus spirit. So your enemy's plans backfire. So listen to your intuition. They're still telling lies about you, but you don't care. Who cares about that? Because they've been telling lies from the beginning. So your next love interest will make you happier. Step through your portal, but somebody has secretly has a crush on you. You don't listen. You do not want. If it's a secret, you don't even want to be involved in it. That's what this is right here. One big secret. And that's how the enemy always operates, under this veil of just secrecy. All of this, the author of lies and confusion. Here we have, you have the gift of claircognizance, psychic knowledge about other people. So yeah, if somebody has ever tried to make you feel like you're replaceable, they told you, you feel like, okay, they're replaceable. No, you're not. People love to just keep stuff stirred up. So no, you're not replaceable at all. So integrity, I choose my words wisely. My words are creating my reality. My speech matches my actions. I keep promises to myself. I am consistent. I am punctual. I accept the moment. I resonate with the highest truth. Yeah, go out there and continue being great, Capricorn. Like I said, pour into yourselves. Pour into yourselves. It looks like people have been trying to pour, like been trying to empty your emotions out about something to deposit something else into you, trying to deposit their demons into you. No, you know what your spirit needs. Self-love. That's what it needs. That's right. Self-love. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. Like never before. You're not looking for love in all the wrong places. You're not looking for this person, this place, that place. Your moon sign. Your moon sign. Your moon sign. Your moon sign. You be surprised, and then it's going to start being clearer and clearer and clearer how many people were aligned and working together to try to empty you of something and keeping you in a state of utter confusion. And trust, Source already exposed some things to other people. That's why people back away. They say, okay, we'll let Source handle some stuff. Here we have the Six of Wands. Here we have the Knight of Cups. Here we have the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. You don't have any competition, never will have competition. So I see victory here for you. Here we have the Knight of Cups. You learn how to save yourself. And I see you moving on in childlike faith. Here we have the Ten of Cups here. Source is saying you're definitely finding your group of people. Finding your group of people. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So adjust your crown. Here we have the Four of Pentacles here. You won't even be spending a whole lot of time on this as you're building your legacy, your own legacy for yourself. That's what you're doing, building your own legacy for yourselves. Building your own legacy for yourselves. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. My body is a wondrous and magnificent machine, and I feel privileged to live in it. Yeah, somebody was definitely trying to use something against you, Capricorn, but they can't use it against you. They can't use whatever it is. They can't use your sexuality. They can't use your sensuality. They can't use whatever you created or how you were created. Whoever created you, co-created you. You created you. But they can't use your mom and dad. They can't use your family last name. They can't use anything against you. They need to be looking at their own past, what they need to be looking at. So Source is saying to you, balance it out. Divine masculine to divine feminine is the divinity within you. Somebody has been around some very toxic energies that Source had to wake you up, get you away from some toxic energies. You got to know the difference between a poisonous snake and a venomous one. So take time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. You stay in poisonous situations for too long, eventually the venom comes out. But you stay in predatory energies too long. But see, that Pluto, where's the Judgment card? The planet Pluto is also the planet of obsession. That's why some energies are in a crisis, because Pluto is that planet where People are so obsessed with people's past that they don't even realize that something is obsessed with their past. They won't see that one coming. They won't see that one coming, because it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with they just won't see it coming, because you never want to make a deal with the devil. Never make a deal with the devil. It's not that much money in the world. You can't even put a price tag on that. There's not that much money in the world. So somebody could have been having some financial difficulties and some, whatever the situation was. Never want to make a deal with that, because that energy always uses something as leverage to use against somebody later on. So that is what I have for you all, Capricorns. And like I said, I see you building a very, very rich legacy, but somebody was praying for you that you come out of a predatory situation. And I see victory here in your cards, Capricorns. But the tower is going to fall very hard on some people. It's going to fall very hard, and they won't see it coming. They won't see it come. They won't know how it's going to come, but it's coming. It's already started, as a matter of fact. But that is what I have for you. I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. And let's get ready for this week. And like I said, that Lionsgate portal is open. It's open for 2 weeks. Very powerful manifestation period. Very powerful manifestation period. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.